found out that the Nipah virus and the circulating vaccine derived coronavirus. Like I said, they give us an indication of 25 days. In less than 20 days, the results came out. We had an initial outbreak response within 48 hours, but we're not going to have outbreak response within the next 10 days in Lagos. Next slide. That should be January 4th. Next slide. So, first things first, we were able to isolate the virus late August, and as of 14th of August, that sample was picked and sent to the lab. Within less than 14 days, they said we have a problem here. We're looking at something that is suspicious. Once we were told on the night of the 29th, we had an immediate response, which necessitated us going and gathering ourselves, go to the hospital. We walked to Makoto wards, I did the proper ward, and I did the wards. Note that I did the proper ward is said to have the highest number of zero doses in Lagos State. The people who live there are RI adverse. They will not anticipate vaccination. We did what we call a routine immunization coverage survey for children under the age of 1 and under the age of 5, and it was suboptimal. Most children there do not take vaccination, their parents do not. We carried out door-to-door community active cases in over 4,000 houses, and we did not find, we found 1 suspected case and 13 rejected cases. And parents who were showing them the pictures of what a child with Akintola looked like. We went from all the health facilities within Lagos mainland, and we didn't find a new case, but we found old cases and new cases. We looked for the trivalent OPV and monovalent OPV that we no longer use. We use what? Bivalent OPV, yes or no? And then when we have outbreaks, we use what? MOPV. When you add these within the community, people say cosmetologists use it for their skin, they say it looks good. People inject it to cattle, and it makes them look plump. People use the vials to roll the hair in hair salons. It's used for all kinds of things within communities. And if you have the remainder of the vaccine that is potent, it does what you call stealing into the environment. Within an area where you have very poor sanitation and where you have very low immunization coverage, the virus can mutate within the environment. So we always carry out a search to find out whether we have vials. There is an underground system, we all know it, anywhere we go, where people sell these things. And so we track it down to wherever it is and we seize the vials. We carry out community engagement and sensitization to ensure that traditional leaders and all the stakeholders in these communities were aware of what's going on. And don't be afraid when you come and see us going door to door. Now the outbreak will be back for the next response, next 10 days. And we shall be doing door-to-door vaccination and also another thing, so that we do not have a spread from within that region. Next slide. So this just shows us a map of Lagos State, our borders within the Southwest region, and our international borders with Badagry, as Badagry with Benin Republic. Next slide, please. This just gives us a profile of our workforce within WHO and within the state. Next slide. Next slide, please. Our 2 core indicators were met. Can you go back one slide? Like I said, it's one thing to see figures, but we picked up at Ladoke from the environmental surveillance. If you look at the figures, we have met all the indicators showing that we're working. But what happens in the areas in red are the LGAs that have not met the 2 core indicators. But overall, as a state, we have passed our target of 80%. Next slide. This just shows us where people seek to behavior. Because it's one thing to keep cases. Where do these cases go to? Most people go to non-orthodox forms of healthcare. They don't believe in orthodox healthcare. And people go to TBAs, go to bone centers, go to chemists, go to patent medicine vendors, traditional healers. You can see it's only a small proportion that will actually come into a private healthcare center, or a private hospital, or a general hospital. We also know that there are all kinds of people who report cases. Many teams during IPVS have reported cases when going house to house. But more often than not, healthcare workers are the ones who report cases. Next slide. When we look at the cases that we picked up in Lagos, as of today, we have picked up 261 cases as of today. Most of those cases were immunized. So what is going on? That means what is the quality of immunization that we're deploying, both for routine and for non-routine immunization. Our supplemental will actually do what it should do. If you look at the northern part of the country, so we only picked 2 zero cases in Lagos. One in area and one in Lagos mainland. And in Lagos mainland, Makuru area is mostly populated by Lagos people who do not nation. All other cases were fully unionized. So that begs, we now beg to differ. What then is the quality of our SIs? What is the quality of the organization? Are we sure that it's potent vaccines that are being given out and being given to children? Next slide. We look at our non-polio activities. The number, the target, 3 per 100,000 population, with children less than the age of 15. And we have the targets that we should meet. And you can see that all our LGs were able to meet up with that target. Next slide. We also look at our school adequacy. In those people, school was connected, 2 school samples was connected. Was it connected in the right way, at the right time, getting to the lab on time, and was the result available on time? Apart from what LG were able to meet as the state. Next slide. When the tests were